Hi there, I'm LaNicia Duke. Are you like me and just want to understand the House passed budget bill? I'm doing the hard work with a little help from AI to break down the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. In each video, I'll give a short, nonpartisan explanation of what each section changes, removes, or adds to existing law, and I'll share real dollar amounts when I can. If you want to get alerts for new videos, head over to my YouTube channel at LaNicia Duke and subscribe. Got questions or comments? Send them my way. Let's learn together. Section 10002 modifies work requirements for certain SNAP recipients known as able bodied adults without dependents. Section 10003 modifies the state waiver exemption rule. Able bodied adults without dependents represent approximately 7% of all SNAP recipients. They are adults ages 18 to 59 who are physically and mentally capable of employment, do not have children or other dependents in their household, and are not exempt for other reasons like disability or pregnancy. The Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act, also known as the Welfare Reform Act of 1996, signed into law by President Bill Clinton, established the first able bodied adults without dependents work requirements, limiting SNAP to 3 months in a 3 year period for non working able bodied adults without dependents. The Farm Security and Rural Investment Act allowed states to request waivers for areas with insufficient jobs or high unemployment rates, creating flexibility in how work requirements were implemented. During the Great Recession, nearly all states utilized these waivers to provide food assistance to struggling Americans, allowing extended benefits regardless of work status. And during the COVID pandemic, President Trump signed the Families First Coronavirus Response Act. This public health emergency declaration provided automatic exemptions to ensure food security by suspending work requirements nationwide. This exemption expired in 2023. Current SNAP work requirements applies to adults ages 18 to 59. They must work at least 80 hours per month, or they can participate in qualifying workforce or job training programs. Employment and training programs count towards work requirements, and volunteer work may qualify in some circumstances. People can be excused from the general work requirements if they are already working at least 30 hours a week, meeting work requirements for another program like unemployment, taking care of a child under 6 or an incapacitated person, unable to work due to physical or mental limitation, participating regularly in a alcohol or drug treatment program, or studying in school or a training program at least half time. Current exemptions apply for pregnant individuals, people with disabilities or mental unfitness, caregivers of children under 18 or dependent adults, people aged 24 or younger who were in foster care on their 18th birthday, homeless individuals, veterans, students enrolled at least half time in qualifying programs, and those already complying with temporary assistance for needy families' work requirements. If you're an able bodied adult without dependents and don't meet the work rules, you can only get food benefits for 3 months during a 3 year period. To get SNAP again after losing benefits, you need to either start meeting the 80 hours a month work requirement for 30 days or qualify for an exemption. If neither of those happens, people have to wait until the next 3 year period starts to get another 3 months of benefits. Under the proposed changes for Section 10002, age range will extend the upper age limit from 59 to 64 years old. Caregivers will only be exempt if they have children under 7. It creates time limits and a sunset provision on exemptions for homeless individuals, veterans, and former foster youth in 2030, after which these groups must also meet work requirements. The following table can the following table outlines the key differences between current SNAP work requirements and the proposed changes in Section 10002, highlighting the changes in eligibility criteria and exemptions. These changes represent a significant shift in SNAP policy, expanding work requirements to new populations. Right now, states can ask to waive SNAP work rules for able bodied adults without dependents if the local unemployment rate is over 10% or there aren't enough jobs in the area. This section makes two big changes. First, stricter rules for waivers. The current rule is states can ask for a waiver based on a large region like multiple counties. Under this bill, the unemployment rate must be over 10% in each specific county, no more combining areas. States can no longer ask for waivers just because there aren't enough jobs. Second, there are fewer exemptions that can be allowed. The current rule is states could exempt up to 8% of people from work rules each year. With this bill, that number drops to just 1% for no more than 12 consecutive months. These sections don't change benefit amounts, but it will reduce the eligible population. The Congressional Budget Office estimates suggests approximately 1 million people no longer qualify for long-term SNAP benefits. For updates and deeper dives into the federal budget, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel at LaNicia Duke, in addition to breaking down each section of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. You can also find me on Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn, same handle at LaNicia Duke. Please send me your questions and comments so we can continue learning together.